alias name. Don't get confused. To understand myself, I can say app-apache finance. That is my alias name. But actual name is appserver1.mysky.co. That is my domain name with server name, right? So there are two types of inventory files are there, static and dynamic. Dynamic inventory file in the sense, suppose Amazon web servers are started somewhere around 10 servers. Automatically that based on load, it is started somewhere around 10 to 15 servers. You want to add the 10 to 15 servers into inventory file, you can say dynamic inventory. The static inventory is nothing but just updated manually, right? That we can call it the manual inventory. That is static inventory, right? Manual doing that. Okay, these are all fine. We'll try to run some of the ad hoc commands now. Yeah, static inventory file is nothing but if you are updating your own way. Okay, you are trying to update your server details in inventory file. Okay, let us say you want to manage somewhere around 100 servers. You are trying to update in a etc Ansible host file. Okay, with your details, so that we can call it as an inventory file. So I want to say something like, if any server is starting with mydomain.com, let us say mylab.local. If it is any server, if you find in your network, if it is find anything .mylab.local or mycompany.com, just you add it into my inventory file automatically. Those are all things can be added into my inventory file. Clear? So that is also, you can that way we can call it the dynamic inventory. Let us say Amazon started some around servers based on some certain criteria, so that automatically that will be added to your inventory file. So just go through this. Okay, you have the document for dynamic inventory. You just go through this. You can have a better understanding. Anyway, we'll try to do that. Okay. Okay. Now the first thing what we are trying to understand is, we'll try to say a ping. We'll try to check the ping whether the node, other node what we are trying to add in your etc Ansible file, whether it is able to ping or not. Right? So the command is Ansible -m ping all. What is meant by all this -m? What it is? As I told you, Ansible will work with the modules, right? Ansible will work with the modules. If you want to understand any module, you can say Ansible-doc. Ansible-doc elements. It will try to list all the modules available in your inventory. Okay, in your Ansible. But I don't want to get all the modules as of now. I want to understand only the first. First, I want to understand only about ping module. So just I want to use a ping module to check whether that server isn't available or not. That's it. Let us see. It is taking a long time. Okay. Just it is taking some time to get that inventory file. If you look at these many modules are available. Okay. So some of the questions are there. Let us address them. The question is from Arun. In case of any dynamic inventory, if I want to manage servers across the multiple networks, where would I specify what all the networks Ansible should scan? So, no, Arun, we have a very long time to discuss that dynamic inventory. As of now, we are very basics level. So first, we'll try to understand the basics. Definitely, I'll come across this question when I discuss. Okay, when I discuss the dynamic inventory. Okay, clear? Just let us have a separate session on that. Let us not get confused. So, okay. So what I'm trying to discuss first, okay, we'll try to look at some of the modules what we have. Okay, these are all the modules you have in a Ansible. These many modules. Okay. Don't get panic. we can learn slowly. Okay, so based on your requirement, you can look at the modules and you can understand. But I want to look at module called ping, Ansible-doc. I want to understand a module name called ping. How to manage a ping module. That's it. If you look at, they are saying that, okay, the what is the module? This module always returns in a Pong response on successful connect. If whatever the inventory file you have in that servers, if it is properly connected, it is responding with a Pong. If it is not responded with a Pong, that is nothing but it is not in a network, or else it is Ansible is unable to reach it, right? So let us see that, okay, how to use this particular one. Okay, what I'm saying is Ansible. So as per my given command, right, if you look at as per my given command, what I have to say is Ansible I is nothing but an inventory file. Ansible I is nothing but an inventory file. Okay, so what is my inventory file, guys? /etc/Ansible host, right? It is default inventory file, right? When I install default, we got an etc Ansible inventory host file, right? So I need not to mention as it is a default inventory file. You need not to mention, right? Then what I'm saying here, I want to use an -m is nothing but module. -m is nothing but module. Which module I want to use? Ping module. Then all is nothing but it will try to execute this module on all servers of your inventory file. It may be web servers, it may be DB servers, it may be a standalone server, whatever. So Ansible-m ping module will try to execute on all the server irrespective of groups. So if I execute this, what it is trying to do now, we'll say. So it says that it could not reachable. See, it picked up only one IP address. Why? Because we updated only with one IP. Right? We updated with only one IP. Now, why it is unreachable? Why? Because when you are trying to see that there is a permission denied public key and password. You didn't give any public key or password, right? So what I'll do first, I'll try to say something like -u vagrant -k is nothing but password. -u is nothing but the user, -k is nothing but password. What is the password? Vagrant. So with the help of the user called vagrant, with the help of the password called vagrant, it has connected to that particular server and it is saying that Pong response. Tell me, to ping, do you require a username and password to connect generally? Tell me, any of you. Let us say ping 192.168.56.12. Do I require any password or username, anything? No. But if I didn't give anything, it is saying that it is failed. Unable to reach that. Why? Basically, it is trying to execute some script on it, like, okay, so it is going and executing some module on it and trying to get that particular Pong response. If you want to get more understanding in Ansible anything, okay, Ansible, you could say -v is nothing but verbose in one level. -v is nothing but verbose in a one level. If you want to give in detailed, if you want to get, you can get in detailed verbose activity. You can say that -v is nothing but verbose. Let us say we will take only one V first. So it will try to give you some bit more information. Okay, see, it's saying that I'm trying to using etc Ansible ansible.cfg as a config file and it is unreachable. Now I'll try to give one more V. It will give you some more information. What was happening when I try to execute this command? So it is using Ansible version .2.4 and config file is this. Configured modules are located in this particular modules. Ansible Python module location is this. Executable location is this, and okay, it is trying to do the ASR and run handlers, and it is failed. If I get one more V, okay, you'll get more details. Okay, you can have up to 5 levels of okay verbosity, and you can get more details. Basically, it is trying to sorry guys. Basically, it is trying to connect to that particular server and trying to execute some SSH connection. Or SSH it is connecting to the server, then it is executing internally some commands, then it is giving us output. It is saying that permission denied. Public key, something is not there, it is public, it is denied. So before going to that, what I am trying to do, -u, username is vagrant, -k. When I say k, it will ask